Hi and welcome everyone. I hope you are feeling good, everybody. Let's start our class today. We are in the second intermediate grade for class 3. Don't forget that we're in the first semester. Our subject is English. Our lesson today is 3B, believe it or not. Vocabulary and read. Prepared and presented by Muhammad Falad. Let's start. Okay, we will learn today. What are we going to learn today? Narrating amazing, strange experience. Narrating is to tell a story about amazing, strange experience. Okay, everybody? Narrating is telling a story about amazing, strange experience, and we're going to practice the new vocabulary. We take some new vocabulary. Let's start, everybody. Believe it or not. Okay, believe it or not. This is the subject of our lesson today. Okay, match the picture with words and listen. Okay, food brands. Food brands. We have these picture 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wanted to match them to put the numbers in the circle here, okay, to the suitable picture. So, food brands, Cliff, Chase, Scream, Shadow, Dark, and Whole. Okay, let's listen and see which one is which.
3B. Believe it or not. 1. Vocabulary. Match the pictures with the words. Then, listen and check your answers.
1. Cliff. 2. Scream. 3. Chase. 4. Footprints. 5. Hole. 6. Dark. 7. Shadow.
Okay, everybody, let's do it. Okay, number 1. What is this? Of course, it's a cliff. Cliff. So, number 1 is here. Okay, this picture, write the number here. Number 2, what is he doing? He's screaming. Okay, scream, scream, loud voice, scream. Okay, number 3, Tom and Jerry. They are Tom chasing Jerry. Okay, so number 3 is here. Number 4, what is it? Footprint. Footprints. So number 4 is here. Okay, shadow. What is this? Is this a shadow? No. Or dark or hole? It's a hole. Okay, everybody, this is the hole. This one, the middle, this is a hole. Okay, so number 5 is here. Then 6, it's of course dark. Yeah, it's dark. There's no lights. Dark. Okay, so 7, of course, it's a shadow. This thing is a shadow. Okay, the reflection of your picture. Reflecting your picture is a shadow. Okay, good, good. Okay, real life stories. Let's start with narrating stories. A lot of experience. Okay, take the best title for the picture. If you see this picture, what is the best title? Down the hole or down the dark? Of course, it is a hole, so I think the best title, of course, is down the hole. Down the hole. Okay? Okay, what about this picture? What is the best title? Dangerous cliff or dangerous desert? Desert or cliff? Of course, it's dangerous desert. Okay? Dangerous desert. It's not the cliff, it's a desert. Okay? Let's start, everybody. The first story about down the hole. Down the hole. Let's listen to the story, everybody.
2. Read. A. Look at the pictures, read the titles of the texts, and guess what the stories are about. Then listen, read, and check your answers. Real-life stories.
Down the hole. Last year, I was on holiday in New Zealand with my parents. One afternoon, I was climbing a cliff with my brother, Omar, when we found a huge cave. We were exploring the cave when suddenly Omar disappeared. I shouted his name, but there was no answer. I was really scared, but I tried to stay calm. Then, I saw a hole in the floor of the cave, and I heard Omar's voice. I looked down the hole and saw Omar swimming in the sea. "I fell in," he shouted. "Come on, it's brilliant." So, I jumped down the hole too. In fact, we spent the whole afternoon jumping down the hole into the sea. Walid Otaif.
Okay, everyone, I'm gonna read again. Last year, I was on holiday in New Zealand with my parents. One afternoon, I was climbing a cliff with my brother, Omar. When we found a huge cave, we were exploring the cave when suddenly Omar disappeared. I shouted his name, but there was no answer. I was really scared, but I tried to stay calm. Then I saw a hole in the floor of the cave, and I heard Omar's voice. I looked down the hole and saw Omar swimming in the sea. "I fell in," he shouted. "Come on, it's brilliant." So I jumped down the hole too. In fact, we spent the whole afternoon jumping down the hole into the sea. Okay. Take the picture that are related to the story. Okay. This is about the mountain, cliff. Yeah, this is a cliff. Crying. Thinking about crying. He fell in. Yes. The swimming. Yes. And he shouted his name. Okay, good, good. Let's go to the next story. It's Dangerous Desert. Let's hear it, please.
Dangerous Desert. My school organized a camping trip in the desert last year. On the first evening, my friend Ali and I decided to go for a walk. When we left the campsite, it wasn't dark, but after a while it was very dark. While we were walking, we heard a strange noise. It was coming from a big bush. "It's probably a wild animal," Ali said. I was getting closer to the bush when I saw a long shadow. Suddenly, a huge camel appeared from behind the bush and started chasing me. I screamed and ran away, but it continued to follow me. Luckily, a man from a nearby village was looking for the camel. He heard me and came to my rescue. Abdo Khazazi.
Okay. This is the Dangerous Desert. Let's read it again. My school organized a camping trip in the desert last year. On the first evening, my friend Ali and I decided to go for a walk. When we left the campsite, it wasn't dark, but after a while, it was very dark. While we were walking, we heard a strange noise. It was coming from a big bush. "It's probably a wild animal," Ali said. I was getting closer to the bush when I saw a long shadow. Suddenly, a huge camel appeared from behind the bush and started chasing me. I screamed and ran away, but it continued to follow me. Luckily, a man from a nearby village was looking for the camel. He heard me and came to my rescue. Okay, let's choose the suitable picture. Ran away. Run away or this one? Of course, this one. He's running away, okay, for something. Okay? Okay, let's see which one is which. Read again, then number the picture in the correct order. Okay, please read it again and number the picture in the order. Order, it means what happened first, then next, then third, then fourth. Okay, the first one, they went to the campsite with the school. Okay, camping. They went camping. They had a walk. Then they heard something behind the bushes. After that, they saw a camel. Then they ran away. After that, a man came and take his camel. Okay? These are the orders. Okay, everybody? Okay, read again and write W for Walid, A for Abdu, or B for both. Okay, let's read it and we'll see the answers. I was with a friend when it happened. Is it Walid, W, Abdu, A, or B for both? Number 2, I had fun in the end. Number 3, I was scared. Number 4, I lost someone, then found him again. Number 5, I heard something strange. I heard something strange. So, let's see the answers. I was with a friend when it happened. A, Abdul Hazazi, his friend. W, Walid with his brother. Okay? A, Danger Desert with his friend. I had fun in the end. W, Walid. Okay? They're jumping forward. Have fun. I was scared. B, both. They were scared. Okay? The Dangerous Desert and down the hall. I lost someone, then found him again. Walid, his brother. Okay? I heard something strange. A, Abdul. I heard something strange around the bushes. Okay? This is the end of our class. We learned today new vocabulary: cliff, shadow, dark, scream, and footprints, a hole, a desert. Okay? All these new vocabulary. Then we read 2 stories: down the hall, dangerous desert. And these are some questions. What did Omar and his brother find? Okay, what did Ali and Abdu see in the desert? So, camel and Omar and his brother find a hole. Okay, and they have fun in the end. Okay, everybody, this is the end of our class. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed. See you to the next one.